It's KIP. Hey, yo, Gamble. Here with the MLBbro flow.
Watch the bros run the show.
To stay in the game, you gotta lock it. Lot of hard times, lot of profit, lot of garbage, lot of homage, lot of promise. Even when you straight out of Compton, last man standing in the back, Charles Johnson. Bros blow pipe dreams, make them a reality. Throws are frightening, wheels burn calories. Full count runners going, relievers in the bullpen, all outflowing. The bros in the building, doubles, triples, not double dribbles. Bobby Bond sizzle, it's a ritual. Game rugged like Herbie Puckett. I don't measure hard in the oven. Bite as good as Baugh, Kenny Lofton. Elbow twist, Joe Morgan. When my glove switch, y'all start falling. Spin the block for insurance. Small ball, blue blast, now we scoring. Chin music that move with the fusion. Tamar Johnson, bats are booming. Tia and Mookie is back with the soul glow. Judge got his bag, just how the show go. Cleveland, Dr. Sticks, let that funk flow. Back to Ridley with Marcus through the stroke show.
Hit the ball, scale the wall. Watch the bros run the show.
You know what it is. MLBbro show podcast, the mixtape. You know what it is. Get up.
The Walk Off, MLBbro podcast, the mixtape.
Jazz Chisholm isn't hitting the ball or putting it in play enough for me, Rob. I'm sorry. He's just not. As much as I love Jazz, and I hope he doesn't get mad at me when he sees me at the All-Star game in Atlanta, because I believe he will make it this season based on popularity alone, but batting 181 is just not cutting it, Rob. The 7 home runs, top 20 in baseball, that's cool, but I don't need my second baseman to be Marcus Semien in 2021 and hit close to 50 bro bomb and break records. I just need him not to be 7th in all of baseball in strikeouts. I mean, he should be hitting at least 100 points higher. He doesn't seem to make the adjustments when he needs to at the plate, and he's not elevating into an elite player, in my opinion. Jazz has the tools and the occasional flash of potential dominance, but I'm not even getting super solid starter vibes right now from him. Yes, he's behaving and kissing all the babies and doing all the things he's supposed to do. The smile is infectious. The bravado is so New York, right? He was a perfect fit. But I look up and the OBP is .304, his lowest since his rookie season in Miami in 2021. The Yankees are hanging on in first place, but Boston's creeping. And that division's tough. And that lineup is great. So Jazz will need to give them more and more hits, in the words of Nice and Smooth, especially when the playoffs come around, because he's underachieving right now.
WAR, wins, OPS, ERA+.
Baseball is a game of stats. I'm Sebastian Baugh, and I'm the numbers man. MLBbro Aaron Judge had one of the best seasons in modern history in 2022, and he somehow one-upped it in 2024. Now in 2025, at age 33, Judge has gotten even better and is on track for the greatest hitting season of the 21st century. A 218 weighted runs created plus for Judge last year is the best we have seen since the peak of Barry Bonds in the early 2000s, when Bonds reached as high as 244 in 2002. But Judge currently is as high as 251 weighted runs created plus, which is the highest we've ever seen in the modern era. As of April 30th, Judge has 2.9 Fangraphs wins above replacement, which puts him on track for an outrageous 14.5 win season if he plays 150 games. His expected weighted on-base average of 492 is a 0.13 improvement on last season as well, showing that his hitting improvements are no result of luck and he's genuinely hitting the ball better than ever. His His walk and strikeout percentages are down this season, showing that he is putting way more balls in play than usual, and he is making pitchers pay for pitching to him. Judge's offensive numbers are video game stuff, and we can go on for hours about them, but his value is not limited to his bat. His 2 outs above average in right field rank him as the second best defensive right fielder in all of baseball, and shows how elite he is on both sides of the ball. Judge's unbelievable start has willed the Yankees to an early AL East lead, and they could easily contend for the World Series and potentially provide Judge with his first ring. It is important that we acknowledge how unreal these numbers are from Aaron Judge, and we should cherish the fact that we are potentially witnessing the greatest hitter to ever live.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Petrille with the Black Ace Report on the MLBbro Show podcast Mixtape. Here's where you get the latest on the melanated Mountain Marauders who are shoveling with precision and popping out all across the big leagues.
It's the Black Ace Report, Black Ace Report, Black Ace Report. It's the Black Ace Report, Black Ace Report, Black Ace Report.
Tristan McKenzie will be staying with the Guardians organization amid being designated for assignment. After clearing waivers, McKenzie accepted an assignment to head to Cleveland's AAA team in Columbus. Before he goes, though, he will be placed on the team's development list and report to a facility in Arizona where he'll work on his mechanics and delivery before facing competition. Manager Stephen Vogt believes that this will be the best course of action for the 27-year-old to help regain the confidence he had when he was that dominant, up-and-coming star we all saw him to be. Taj Bradley arguably had his best outing of the season on April 29th, going 7 innings and only allowing 2 runs on 5 hits. However, the Rays' bats were a bit cold that day as they only managed to drive in 1 run, meaning Bradley picked up the loss. He now has a 4.58 ERA, and his next scheduled start will be on May 4th against the Yankees in the Bronx. Hunter Green got back in the win column when he faced the Rockies on April 26th, going 6 innings, allowing 3 earned runs and striking out 8. He's now 12th in the majors in total strikeouts with 43 and has a 2.70 ERA, good for 21st. Joe Ross is starting to find his footing. He has not given up a run in his past 3 appearances, along with 0 walks and 5 strikeouts. While the Phillies may be a strong contender to win it all, one of their weak points this season has been the bullpen. This last stretch could hopefully be a sign that Ross is a player that the Phillies can count on to either keep them in a game or help them get them closer to the finish line. That's the Black Ace Report for this week. This is JP the Rook. Now back to the mix.
This is Brett Quintyne with Brett's Reps for MLBbro Show podcast, The Mixtape, the Gold Glove Award. I'm a big fan of it, and I think winning one is quite an underrated achievement. So much focus is given to home runs, stolen bases, runs batted in, and other offensive categories that when someone comes along and can flash the leather, you gotta give them their props. There's 2 bros who played first base that jump out at me. I gotta highlight them, one in each league. One's a Hall of Famer. The other, you might say, oh shoot, I forgot about him. Let's take a look at the American Leaguer first. Eddie Clarence Murray. You can call him Steady Eddie. He's in the Hall, World Series champ, 8-time All-Star, all of those accolades. But he won a Gold Glove 3 consecutive seasons from 1982 through 1984. He hit over 300 in each of those seasons and drove in 110 runs all 3 years. From a fielding standpoint, and that's really what we're talking about, it got better and better. In those 3 years, he was out there essentially every day and committed just 27 errors in 3 years. He had over 4,500 chances, and that is a ridiculous fielding percentage. No disrespect to his teammate Cal Ripken with the glove because he got 2 Gold Glove awards, but Eddie Murray, he got 3. National League, we got another 3-time award winner. Y'all remember Derek Lee? The National League certainly remembers Derek Lee. 2003, 2005, 2007. Yep, every other year during that time, he snagged a Gold Glove. 03 was a great year for him. He played for the World Series champion Florida Marlins. 05, now he's with the Chicago Cubs. How about a National League batting title? 07, another 300 batting average and another All-Star appearance. Let's talk about the glove work, though. Derek Lee wasn't missing many games either. He committed just 18 errors in those award-winning seasons. He handled the baseball over 4,000 times. Both these cats were impressive. They did it with the bat, and they certainly did it with the glove. Murray and Lee, they deserve their rings and their awards. 2 World Series wins and 6 Gold Gloves between them.
What's up, everybody? This is Young Chritt, and this is my weekly countdown of the biggest plays made by MLBbros over the past 7 days. This week, coming in at number 5, we have Seattle Mariners shortstop J.P. Crawford, who went deep on Sunday, hitting a 2-run bro bomb that ended up being the difference in his team's 7-6 win over the Miami Marlins. Up next at number 4, every team needs an established vet, and for the Chicago White Sox is center fielder Michael A. Taylor. Last Saturday, he was seeing doubles, hitting 3 of them in his team's 10-3 win over the Oakland A's. Sitting in the 3 spot, we got Minnesota Twins outfielder Byron Buxton, who went deep on Wednesday and then legged out a triple in his next AB in an 11-4 win over the LA Angels. And at number 2 this week, Atlanta Braves center fielder Money Mike Harris has started to heat up at the same time as the Braves started to string together some wins. Coincidence? I think not. The bro collected 10 hits with 2 doubles and 6 RBI over a 7-game stretch last week.
Michael Harris with a big swing to right center field. And that ball is gone!
Finally, number 1 on Chritt's countdown, Tampa Bay Rays rookie Chandler Simpson hit the ground running, hit safely in his first 8 games, totaling 12 hits with 3 RBI. That's it. Until next week, I'm Young Chritt, and this has been Chritt's Countdown on MLBbro Show Podcast Mixtape. Now, back to the mix.
And tapping.
I was a kid who played in the back streets almost every day, and I made my way. Baseball was the game to play. Hit the field and take a couple swings to stolen base. Culture that I was a part of. Don't take it away, don't take it away, that baseball part of me. Don't take it away, don't take it away. It's a part of me.
Yo, you can't take baseball from me. It's a part of me, you goddamn dummy. Some have tried, and some could hit. This is the rundown, next is the classic hits. George Springer had 5 hits on opening day. Dave Roberts keeps winning like he's supposed to be great. Jazz Chisholm has a vision for changing the game. Through the prism of strategy, we making our way. 5'2" bombers with a ghetto persona, putting ketchup on everything, street fighting pajamas. I swear to your honor, the bros be spazzing. Don't need NBA 2K for a night or Madden. Just G to the captain, some late night heroics, a 9th inning triple, just to savor the moment. Baseball was live when Jimmy Rollins was holding. Royce Lewis still waiting for his superstar moment. Dr. Sticks had big plans to throw bomb on the league, but this golden arm is suffering from fatigue. He'll be back soon like Oliver Twist and Fagan. The awful Dodger stadiums with Mookie's blazing. Take me away.
Away, take it away, that baseball part of me. Ryan, keep firing. You're really the best bet.
Ryan's Rationale back at you once again. 2-1 last week, 5-4 on the year. Let's get it. Our first matchup takes us to Atlanta, Georgia, Truist Park, where we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Atlanta Braves. Shout out to Bros Mookie Betts last week with 4 hits, 4 RBI. Friday should be a classic matchup, 2 perennial postseason teams, but the Dodgers start off their road trip on the right note and pick up the W in Atlanta on Friday.
Ryan, keep firing.
Our next matchup takes us to St. Louis, Missouri, Busch Stadium, where we have the New York Mets versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Bros Mason Wynn had a breakout game on Wednesday's doubleheader, going 4 for 8 with 2 home runs and 2 walks. Should be a great game on Saturday. Mets come to town with a 21-10 record, playing some good baseball. Soto and the bats start to swing and get things going. A little bit too much for the Cards. Mets over the Cardinals on Saturday.
Ryan, keep firing.
Our last matchup takes us to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, NC Park, where we have the San Diego Padres versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bros Ke'Bryan Hayes starting to get hot with the bat. 6 hits in the last 5 games. Playing some good baseball, flashing the leather on the field. But Sunday to close out the series, I think the Padres squeak away in a victory over the Pirates to get the W.
Ryan, keep firing. You're really the best bet.
Keep it rational. Now back to the mix.
That dates back to the Negro Leagues. I, the gambler, your friendly neighborhood diamond checker, making sure that you stay on top of the game and in touch with the soul of MLB. See you next week, ladies and germs. We out of here. Drop the mic.